GYMDAD Fitness. Today we have Intellekt Pumped. Now Pumped right here is the non-stim, you could call it a stack add-on or like a standalone. And I'll tell you why it could be used as a standalone and what I would throw on there additionally if you did go that route. But for me, I use this as a stacker, throw it on top of a pre. And first off the bat, I want to get this out there because this is Tiger's Blood flavor, and Tiger's Blood flavor has been a popular choice by those sticky labels pre's. And I don't know what those manufacturers and God knows where had against the flavor. They had a vendetta out for Tiger's Blood because they completely destroyed that flavor. Because I love Tiger's Blood for the longest time, and now I have this terrible association with it. But this was what I needed. This got me back on the train for the Tiger's Blood. This was so freaking delicious. Like the smell of this tub, you just want to like this stick your nose like. It smells like vacation when you pop this thing open. You're gonna feel like you're on a Florida cruise and someone next to you just dumped on a bunch of like Tanner, because like it's the most delicious like non-chemically coconutty smell I've ever smelled. And so like right away I was like, ooh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be refreshing. And I'll even taste test a little bit for you guys. Do a little live here with the mixer cup here. And then label breakdown this one. This is 1 scoop, 18.69 grams. 20 servings. To be honest, I've ran this thing 3 or 4 times. I never grammed it out because it's a pump product. If no one ever complained about being too pumped, so go ahead and get yourself a rounded scoop. So from the top here, we got sodium Himalayan salt, 118 milligrams. Chloride there from Himalayan salt, 182 milligrams. Choline, alpha GPC there, that's going to be helpful for focus there, 150 milligrams. And then, so the sodium is really cool because they have Intellekt has a hydrate product as well. So if you wanted to stack that hydrate, which is a watermelon, I drink them separately both times, but I can't imagine it'd be terrible to throw a little bit, because Tiger's Blood, the flavor has watermelon in it. It's just, this is like 75 to 60% coconut, and the rest is like whatever else is in Tiger's Blood. I think it was like cherry and watermelon or something like that. But it just adds more watermelon flavor. I could see that being pretty cool. To be honest, I'm probably gonna try that sometime. So anyway, back to the label breakdown here, because this is the part you guys actually care about, the pump formulas. We'll get enough of that flavor stuff, but you could throw that in there and add a little extra pump action on there and get a little more of that sodium pre-workout. Citrulline, pure citrulline, 6 grams. Hydroprime, 3 grams. Love that. Love glycerol powder. To be honest, I've kind of moved away from the shots. I've reviewed a few of them. They're kind of fun, but I really only use them on leg day or like heavy back day, large muscle groups. I love powdered glycerol at like 1 to 3 grams has been kind of my jam lately, especially because I'm leaning out a little bit, so I've been kind of leaning into the vascular pump. I don't really, like if I'm bulking, the glycerol shots are really fun because you're bulking, you're already looking like a straight unit, might as well really lean into that. But right now I've been leaning into the vascular pump, so love the glycerol powder here. Biotin, that's for some performance power output, 2.5. Taurine, that's like an all-arounder, hydration, performance, stuff like that, 1.5. Norvaline, and then it kind of gets into like a little bit of a nootropic-y focus here. We have Norvaline, 300 milligrams. And then, so then we have alpha GPC. The before was choline from alpha GPC. This is just alpha GPC. That's another focus ingredient here at 300 milligrams. And then we have Himalayan salt. So we saw that previously at the top too, is like sodium from Himalayan salt extracted from it, and then chloride from the Himalayan salt extracted from it. Then here we have actual Himalayan salt at 30 milligrams. So 300 milligrams. So you stack this thing with that their hydration product, man. Those are going to be some juicy pumps, serious pumps, which I did one day. I honestly didn't even think about it until reading this label, but and they were savage. Vasodrive AP, 254 milligrams. Another patented ingredient there to help vascularity, help those get a little bit of the vein road map action going on there. And then estrogen for absorption, then herpesine A at 100 micrograms. So this is a good little mix of nootropics and a pump formula. And like honestly, like there's nothing you could really complain about in this formula. You get everything you really want. You kind of get a mixture of the Hydroprime citrulline combo with some Vasodrive, and then you get all those nootropic vibes, and then the salts to kind of wrap it all up, which I love the extra salt add in there too. I'm like I've mentioned this in another review. I'm crazy sweaty. I'm a sweaty individual as it is, and plus I do the saunas at night, so I'm constantly shuttling nutrients in and out of the body through the salt the sweating factor. So I feel like that's one of those things, especially when I'm eating clean, I need some more of it. And so anyway, this product, as far as effects go, you're gonna take the drink, and the pumps are they're gonna kick in. They're gonna be it's hard. Like I'm just joking here. It's not like 20 minutes in, I felt the pumps just freaking flip on. No, like you're not gonna be disappointed in this one. It's gonna provide you everything you possibly want in a formula. It really is a perfect stacker with most of these pre's, especially like some of these sticky label looking pre's behind me. They need stuff like this, and then. Love how delicious this is. I know flavor's just flavor, but for a pump product, it really does matter when you're a stim junkie and you're taking some crazy microdose pre's that probably taste like crap, because the odds are the pump product is going to be your chaser and helps shuttle those products around. I am a huge advocate of always running pumps. I never really take any of those sticky label pre's as a standalone. I always stack the pumps on it. Why? Because they are so aggressive and powerful that, like, is it really going to affect it that this one's got 300 milligrams of alpha GPC? Nothing against alpha GPC, but I call those, like, you know, they're Amazon GNC type nootropics where, like, yeah, they're good, they're great. They're nice little subtle background noises, and it helps you just slightly increase that mental focus bit. Whatever the heck's in these focus nodes and these things, just blow it out of the water with like a freaking bazooka gun. And so we go ahead and run this stuff on top of it anyway. And this thing is no complaints here. It's a perfect label. It's you could there's ways to like change the direction you go, but as far as the bone structure of this pump formula, it's like there's nothing you could really do differently. They killed it. You can see their focus is on just like an all-around well-balanced pump attack comboed with a hydration matrix with those sodium add-ons, and so you really can't complain. I'm gonna taste test it for you guys real quick. You got some protein in there. Yeah, they have an INTELLEKT whey isolate that I just filled in for. I don't know which one of these reviews will come out first, but they have an INTELLEKT. I'll just grab it real quick. But a really tasty one. All these flavors have been killer, man. The only one I haven't tried yet is their pre. I'm saving that one for the end. That'll be the grand finale. But I already lifted today, but I just want to do this for taste test purposes. And you know what? I'm just going to walk around looking like a unit the rest of the day anyway. I got some errands to run. And so we'll throw like half a scoop in there, and I threw like 6 ounces of water just to give you the taste test. And like I said, this is the tiger's blood flavor. Man, so damn good. Like, it's got a little tartness too at the back end, which I love, because, you know, I don't want something like too sweet. Fuck, that's good. Yeah, like the coconut is amazing. I love it. I love everything about it. The flavoring of these guys just nailed it in their flavoring systems. Other companies need to take notes because you can't beat it. And all in all, awesome pump formula. We'll catch you guys in the next review.